What's up guys, my name is Drake, and today I'm going to be showing you a replay of my 100th win in Fortnite. I'm going to try to give some tips and tricks that I use to get wins, and try to help you guys to get some of your own wins, and hopefully just help you out in your overall performance in Fortnite. We're going to land in Retail Row, on the west side, where all the houses are. It's not as open, and it's easier for you to get some guns safely, not just get shot in the back or from the side or from anywhere, because it's really too open. We're gonna start this house, this white house right here. If there was a chest in this broken house up in the roof, we would land directly inside the roof, grab that, go for a kill on the person that goes to this white house. Usually there's someone who goes here, but unfortunately there's not a chest up there this time around. We're just gonna loot this house normally. Hopefully find some shotguns, some things that we can use. All we're finding is revolvers right now, but that's okay. You can one-shot people in the early game with a revolver, so it's actually pretty strong. We're gonna clear this house, breaking all of the furniture, bookcases, chairs, anything that you can find, dressers, anything that's made of wood that you can break easily, because it gives a decent amount of wood, and in the early game, if you have more wood than your opponents, you can generally beat them. Alright, so right here what I'm doing is I'm just trying to see if there's someone in there. I don't hear anyone in there, so I can pop back down and I'm going to go loot. I get sniped. I'm down around 10 HP. Sad thing about the replay system is it doesn't give exact health, but I'm not worried. I've got that green pump, so one shot to the head, he's dead. Doesn't matter how much health he had there. Immediately he's gonna die. He had a chug jug, which is really fortunate for us. So I get to go down here and get myself up to 200 HP. I don't take double pump because of the delay, but I will take the auto shotty alongside the pump. So what I'll do is I'll shoot a quick shot with the pump and then immediately switch to the auto shotty, and it's a really powerful burst. But if you try to use the double pump, there's a delay when you switch, and you can't use the pump very quickly if you switch from another pump. Just looking around, trying to find some people right now. I hear some gunshots. I always run towards gunshots, right? Especially shotgun shots, because in a shotgun fight, if you hear both sides firing back and forth, that means it's a close quarters match, and it's likely that the other person got hurt. Even if they do win, it's likely that they took some damage, right? I'm trying to locate him. I hear him down inside there. So what I do is I block off this exit, because I don't want him to go inside the building further. I'm okay with him coming out side because I've got the high ground here, but and he makes the mistake of trying to pull out his pickaxe, which is what made me go inside there, because if he hadn't tried to pull out his pickaxe, I wouldn't have challenged him, but he would have to switch from his pickaxe, like you saw there. He had to switch from his pickaxe, and that takes a second. He was a little flustered, and he gave me a free headshot, actually a couple free headshots because of it, and I took minimal damage, like maybe 27 damage there. I'm not sure exactly. I wish the replay would show the numbers, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, the goal is not necessarily just to kill people. Like, I'm aggressive because I want to kill people, right? But I don't just want them dead. I want them dead, and I want to take as little damage as possible. So what I did with that guy was I put the trap, hoping that he would either run into the trap or put himself outside and put himself at a huge disadvantage, because he wouldn't know where I was exactly, and I would know exactly where he is because he's running around making a lot of noise. I have to open the door to come outside, and I mean, I just have every advantage there. I have the height advantage, and just take as little damage as possible, right? So I'm going to switch to his pickaxe, I knew that I was going to get a free shot. Fortunately, I wasn't able to do 200 damage right away, but I lost minimal health. Not a big deal. We're just going to keep looking. I spot a launch pad over there. Always useful to have a launch pad. Really good items for pushing people and being aggressive, which you need to do if you want to improve in Fortnite. You need to push every fight that you can. And once you get comfortable with the game, once you feel like you're a really strong player and that you can win most of your 1v1s, then it's okay to turn around and try to be a little less aggressive. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so the stairs that he's standing on actually don't show up. I don't know why. Maybe if I get closer they'll show up, but yeah. I get a quick shot on him, do 30 damage. Pretty nice. He's a lot lower than he would have been the fight that he was in. I think he had 200 shields. But you see him over there, and what we do here, we drop into this bush, right? So I don't think he sees this. Most people won't use this tactic. It's kind of something that you won't think about, but that's exactly why I'm using him here, because I expect him to hopefully push. He doesn't push. He's not trying to be aggressive. He knows he's probably lower health than me. He keeps showing up a shield for me, and I think it did that in game as well, and that's why I'm not just straight running at him, because I know I put 2 shots in on him with no shield. I would have pushed a lot harder and probably tried to go for a shotgun shot. This guy over here takes some free shots on me, but I'm testing him, building walls in front of my ramps and stuff. That he can't shoot me down, but also just to gauge his aggressiveness. And he, for some reason, decides to pop down and just let me approach completely uncontested. So I do, and I get a quick 2 shots with the pump. See this? I don't actually know where this guy is, but I know he's not still here or I guess I don't know, but I assume he's not still here at this ramp and walls that are placed here, because there's guys on the side that are shooting and kill him. I do take damage there. Not the cleanest kill, but I figured he was low at this point. I was willing to take the risk, and it paid off. I know he was still shooting people over there, so I'm very careful about them. Hiding here, hoping they might run up on the roof and I can get a free headshot. Unfortunately, that's not what happens, but I still get to loot him. I don't really have much that I don't already have, but I get bandages, and I do spot this other guy right here, Lockman, here in a second. Remembering that there was the fight over there, and I remember the gunshots, so I'm trying to get high ground, trying to spot someone. And there I see this guy locked. Take a few shots. I don't hit, but that's okay. I see that he's running back to these walls, and I assume that he's just going to try to use them. Shoots me down here, and then he tries to just ramp, block his shot with block his shotgun shot with my wall. Get this tree out of the way so I can see clearly and I can build a little more freely. Looking for him. Just trying to build up. And this, I tried to place a floor, but it was a ramp that was right next to me, which I wasn't able to place because of the way that it sat. I'm not really sure what his plan was there. I assume he was flustered. He had lost the high ground. He fell down just like I did. So I don't know how he fell down, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and build up here. Don't try to heal in the open, because you'll oftentimes just get shot. And you're already low if you're healing, right? You're not at 200 HP, so you're probably not at in your best condition. And what I do here, why I place the floor here, is just in case someone runs up on me and I know that I can't kill them. I'm going to place that launch pad that I found down on the ground, edit the ceiling above me, and just fly out of there. That's like a last case scenario, but because I have a launch pad, I can put the floor. Not a big deal. Trying to farm up. Please stay. I like to stay above 400 wood. That's when I feel I think 400 wood is a good number going into most any fight. Unless it's like against one of the best players that you'll ever meet. And then you'll have a crazy build off and it'll go all the way up, way into the sky. But for the most part, 400 wood is a pretty decent number to work with. It doesn't matter how much brick you have or how much metal, really, because in a fight, they're less useful. They start at a lower health than wood, so that you can get shot down easier than when you're using wood. So I generally prioritize having wood over brick or metal, even if I have a bunch of stone conduits or whatever, you know, those giant rock things that they look like building foundations sitting around. Even if I have those sitting around all over the place, I won't go for those over trees because I don't use brick as much. See, I use it to build up to this hill. Take a quick headshot on this guy. I waited for the first shot accuracy and almost got sniped for it because I was standing in the open. But luckily I moved just after shooting and was able to survive that. I didn't really have much. And I actually don't know where this guy sniped at me from. I'm assuming it's behind me. And I actually spot that guy Kedicopter in just a second and assume that he was the one who sniped at me. He's just jumping around looking for somebody to shoot. He's just chilling. Yeah, I think he's scoping out the guy on the hill behind me. The map here. He's gonna stand still here and just saying the guy on the hill behind me is actually looking right at me if you look at the mini map. He's standing still as well. He tries to take a shot at me. I finally figure out where he's at. He shoots his RPG. Wall. Build up. Still looking at that fight over there because that's what drew this other girl's attention to me. Or over there. So that I could get the free snipe on her. That fight, there was a shotgun fight over there. Guys, this guy, I'm playing this really unsafe. I'm just running around. I actually don't think this guy's a very good sniper. He's throwing shots, and I don't give him the benefit of the doubt and just kind of run around without building any walls. Almost a snipe right there. That was very close to my head. Would have ended the game. Don't play like that. Build walls if someone's sniping you. Build walls and just keep going until you're in a safe zone where you know that they don't have line of sight on you. This guy actually has a chug jug. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it right here. And I know there's no one behind me because I've cleared that area. I've killed everyone behind me, and I'm actually right next to the edge of the circle, so I can trust that there's no one gonna creep up on me. Not 100% certain, but good enough. I'm gonna pick up this med kit right afterwards and head out. I take the hunting rifle over the semi-automatic sniper because it does more headshot damage. And when I'm sniping, I'm usually looking for headshot damage. I want a one-shot more than I want to just hit people. So now I'm launch padding over to this guy because, I mean, obviously I want to kill him, but I also don't want him sniping at me anymore. And he has high ground. Always want to kill the guys on the high ground if you can, because they have the biggest advantage over the other players. And if you can kill them, then you can take the high ground for yourself, giving yourself an advantage. I'm just looking for him here. I actually spot him over there. And I see that he's trying to go up. Trying to get the high ground. Always try to take the high ground. Number one rule. Laser in there. Take quite a bit of help from him. He obviously doesn't really know what he's doing. He uses a porta-fort to try to give himself some cover. But he's still not really trying to get the high ground. He knows I have a high ground and he's not building up. He's just accepting that I'm going to be higher and just hoping to hit his shots, I guess. Probably a new player. So I decided to push him. Notice skill level isn't quite as high as most players that I would normally come into, because having an RPG would totally shut me down. To launch pad away here, and I'm not going to follow him, because if I follow him then I go to the low ground. That's not what I want. I always want to stay on the high ground in the end game. Always want to be above the other players, getting easy kills. I noticed this guy as I'm launch padding over here, and I go to kill him. This is the last high ground in the game, so this is where I want to be. Notice him in the bush. Gives me a free scar, and I believe I take the heavy shotgun as well. Get some free loot here. Guy didn't really seem to know what he was doing. I like the heavy shotgun more than the auto shotty because it does damage from further away, and generally I'm building up in fights when they're close range. And I'm usually above the player a few tiles, I guess. I don't know, floors, however you want to say that. I'm usually a little above them in height. No matter if it's a shotgun fight or what, I'm usually building up, trying to get the high ground. No matter what, always want the high ground. And so having the heavy shotgun that does more damage at range is beneficial to me in my playstyle. Here I take the shield potion over my medkits. I believe I have 2 or 3 medkits there, but I prioritize shields in the end game because at the end you're not really going to have much of an opportunity to pop a full medkit, and if you do, then that means that you've lost your shields anyway, and you might as well just pop a quick shield prot and get yourself up to the HP. It's quicker, so it's more useful, more versatile in a fight scenario. So that's why I like to use it. It's top 5 situation. There's only 3 guys left alive that I actually have to worry about. I know where most of them are, because I can see the building, and I see 2 guys. I assume the third one's there, but I can't guarantee it. Taking some quick shots at this guy. They hit him twice. And I don't know why it keeps showing the shield. That's a bug. It does mess with it, but I hope it I think Mr. John T actually happened to kill the other guy that was still alive in the game. It's just the one guy that I was shooting at as he was running across. Don't be afraid to take shots. Doesn't matter how far away they are. You may not hit, but you've got plenty of ammo by this point, I'm sure. And it never hurts to take a shot. You might hit, and you might get some free damage in. You never know what's going to happen, so you might as well start. He tries to snipe at me. He misses. I see he's hiding down there. He's just kind of chilling. But then he wraps around the backside of the hill. Kills the other guy. Actually, he kills Jesus here. And then he decides to come back up and over the other side of the hill. But I do notice that he takes the sniper out, immediately drop down. I'm using the crouch to I'll stand up to take shots, and then when I'm ready to go back down, I crouch. It makes it much quicker for me to get back into cover. It makes it much harder for them to actually land shots on me. Just taking some peek shots as this guy moves. I know he's outside of the circle, and I just want to pressure him, get as much damage into him as I can as he tries to run his way into the circle here. trying to pick me with his sniper there. Now he's moving up. Changing the angle of my stairs to get some better shots hitting him. And he's moving forward as fast as he can. He doesn't really have much choice. A couple tags and a headshot. And that's the game. Thanks for watching. There will be more videos coming soon, hopefully. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And I'll see you next time.